At the beginning of the show, we discussed a few reasons why your workout may not be working out for you. But there is one more critical thing that can make the difference between a good workout and a great workout. And that is the pace at which you approach exercise. And the first thing we talk about when we talk about pacing your exercise is tempo. Tempo basically means how fast you are moving in each repetition. This is not a randomly determined pace. The recommended tempo for most strength training exercises is that the eccentric motion, or bringing the muscle back to its normal resting position, must be twice as slow as the contraction. This 1:2 ratio for contraction and eccentric movement is the general rule followed by most weightlifters. As a variation, some strength trainers even go for a 1:3 ratio, which makes the same exercise tougher. This is because 50% more muscle fibers recruited on the eccentric movement, and maintaining a slower pace there not only maximizes the benefits, it also prevents injury. Dropping any weight in a slow controlled movement makes sure that the momentum is controlled. If you were to drop the weight too quickly, the exercise would no longer be muscle specific. All the surrounding muscles would jump in to share the load, and your risk of injury would be quite high. Be careful about this rule. And never forget the golden ratio of 1:2. But tempo isn't something that you choose for strength training alone. In cardio, for example, the tempo that you choose will determine the energy system of the body that you'll be tapping into. While doing cardio, the tempo that you choose depends completely on your goals and on the time that you wish to spend on the exercise. In case you have a full hour to give to your cardio workout and your goal is to increase your endurance, then choose a pace where you are slightly breathless but can maintain the same pace for a long time. For those who are training for long-distance events, it's recommended to first increase the time for which they can sustain a certain pace and only then increase the speed. But if you're someone who doesn't have too much time on their hands and wants to do a quick cardio session which also targets fat burning, then try a workout which has quick intervals of a very high tempo. In a 20-minute workout, 7 to 9 such high-intensity intervals of anywhere between 30 seconds to 2 minutes, interspersed with low-intensity intervals, could also target your fat-burning goals. The Fartlek method, HIIT and Tabata all work on this system of alternating tempo. Breathing is yet another way in which you can pace out your exercise. For endurance training, we recommend that you set a breathing rhythm for yourself that keeps pace with your activity. But it's in the strength training arena where breathing can help you remain safe and efficient. As a general rule, you must breathe out on the muscle contraction phase when moving against gravity, and then inhale slowly on the longer eccentric movement phase. This is called paradoxical breathing, and it keeps your breathing synced with the tempo of your workout. It's also extremely important for you to take rest intervals between sets. But what exactly are these intervals? How long should they be? And why should you be taking time off exercise? It's impossible for your body to continue doing the same heavy-duty movement for very long. Giving it a rest interval gives the body a chance to recover and to replenish its spent stores of energy. But why do we suggest varying rest intervals for the same exercise? Again, it all comes down to you and your goals. For the strength trainers whose goal is to burn fat and build muscle endurance and tonality, we suggest choosing lighter weights that feel heavy after 15 to 20 repetitions. And in between sets, we suggest taking rest intervals of only 30 seconds. This creates more breathlessness during your workout and keeps the heart rate high, thereby bringing you closer to your fat-burning goals. For strength trainers whose goal is to bodybuild, we suggest heavy weights, such that they feel heavy after only 6 to 10 repetitions. And in between sets, we suggest rest intervals of 1 or 2 minutes. In 1 minute, the body recovers almost 74%. In 2 minutes, it recovers up to 86%. Pushing the body before its full recovery makes it build more muscle fiber to take on the heavy work, and this causes you to hypertrophy or build bulkier muscle. In cardio, as in strength training, a rest interval always means an active one, and this involves a lot of walking around and light stretching. If you're unable to do this, it could lead to blood pooling, and this may make you feel faint, dizzy, unable to continue afterwards. So make sure that you pace out your exercises correctly and stay fit.